Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good morning students.
Good morning.
How are you guys today?
I'm fine. You and how about you?
Well, I'm very good. Okay, so before we start the class, it's better to pray first, right? So let's pray. Begin. Finish. Okay, so have you guys had a breakfast this morning?
Yes.
What did you eat for breakfast? Cereal, fried rice. What else?
Egg.
Chicken, egg. Okay, so do you guys know how to make all the food that you mentioned?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a picture here. What's in the picture?
Instant noodle.
Instant noodle. And then the second picture? Strawberry juice. And then last? Fried rice. I believe all of you know how to make all this food and drink, right? So, what is the first step that you have to do before making something? Preparing what? Preparing the materials, the tools, ingredients. Yes, exactly. So, can you guys guess what we are going to learn today? Procedure tags. That's correct. Okay, so after this lesson, students are expected to be able to critically understand contextual meaning, the social function, the genre structure, and the language features of the oral procedure text, and then to analyze the structure of procedure text in the form of product packaging. Okay, do you guys know what is procedure text? Procedure text is a text that gives you instruction how to do or make something. So, procedure text often you can find it in many daily lives and are very important to study because they are useful in your life. For example, have you read any procedure text? Maybe from the product packaging such as Indomie, in the back of the packaging there's instruction how to cook the noodles, right? Okay. Next, the social function or the purpose of procedure text. It is to explain the reader or listener about how to do something with the sequence of actions or steps. So that is the purpose of procedure text. And then we have generic structure. So every text has different structures, right? It is the different of structure in every text depending on the goal of the text. And for procedure text, we have 3 parts. The first part, we call it goal. It explains the purpose or the aim. And sometimes it gives you information about what to make and then usually placed as the title of the text. For example, like how to make noodles, how to make pancake, something like that. And then the second part is called materials. Materials, it explains the tools and ingredients that needed. And then the last part is called steps. It contains the steps or instructions for making or doing something. Okay, so the generic structure of procedure text, we have 3, okay? Goal, materials, and steps. Okay, next we have language features. So, the first one is using present tense. For example, like mix the flour and water in a bowl. So, in procedure text, you have to use verb 1 or present verbs, but in the form of command or imperative sentence. So imperative sentence often start with a verb and do not have a subject. For example, like stir the soup continuously. Does anyone here want to try to make the imperative sentence? Please come forward. Do you have a mark here? Can you please? Making the imperative sentence. For example, like mix the flour and water in a bowl. Okay, that's correct. I need one more, please. Charlotte, can you? Okay. So the first sentence is add sugar to the bowl. This is the verb, the present verb, and then bake your cake in the medium heat. So that's all correct. This is called the imperative sentence. And then the next language features is using action verbs. What is action verbs? This is the action verbs, like add, and then bake, and then for example like take the eggs and crack them into a bowl, something like that. That's called action verbs. And then next, the last is using conjunction. For example, like first, second, and then finally. For example, like first, boil the water, and then add the pasta, and then last, finally, drain the water and serve. So far, do you get it?
Yes.
Next, I have the example of procedure text here. Okay, I want you guys to repeat after me, okay?
Yes.
How to make mango juice?
How to make mango juice?
Materials. A ripe mango.
Ripe mango.
1 cup of water.
1 cup of water.
2 tablespoons of sugar.
2 tablespoons of sugar.
This is optional, okay? And then ice cubes.
Ice cubes.
Next, blender.
Blender.
Knife.
Knife.
Glass.
Glass.
Okay. And then the steps. First, peel the mango and cut them into small pieces.
First, peel the mango and cut them into small pieces.
Next, put the mango pieces into the blender.
Next, put the mango pieces into the blender.
Then, add the cup of water and sugar to the blender.
Then, add the cup of water and sugar to the blender.
After that, blend the mixture until it becomes smooth.
After that, blend the mixture until it becomes smooth.
Finally, pour the mango juice into a glass, add some ice cubes, and enjoy!
Finally, pour the mango juice into the glass, add some ice cubes, and enjoy.
Okay, so that is the example of procedure text. So the title, How to Make Mango Juice, is the gold part. And then the materials Its ingredients: a ripe of mango, 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and ice cubes. It is called ingredients. And then the tools is there are blender, knife, and glass. So this is the materials part. And then the last is the steps. It consists of the sequence of the steps. For example, like first, next, then, after that, and finally. Okay. Do you understand? Is there any question?
No.
Okay, I think it's time to group work. So I will divide you into 3 groups that consist of 3 people. 3 people, yeah. Arif, Fatan, and Hovifah. Sharla, Aniska, dan Aisyah. And then Febri, Rizky Fatma, and Venus. Okay, you can move your chair here. Okay, so here are the worksheets that you have to do. Okay. Now listen to me first. Listen to me. So I have a product packaging here. I have ranci, nasi goreng, and then Indomie, 4 gentong, and then super bubur. So there are 3, and to be fair, I want you to guys send 1 person to come forward to play rock, paper, scissors. So the first winner. Okay. 1 person, each group. Send 1 person to play rock, paper, scissors. No. Start here. Okay. Hovifah. The first winner can choose.
Yang mana?
It's up to you.
Ini. Yang mana?
Me. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Now. Which one? This one? Okay, so. Okay, now listen to me. Okay. You already has its own packaging, right? So look at in the back of the packaging product. There's instruction how to make the product, right? There's instruction. So on the worksheet, fill in the section for goal. Which one is the goal? Which one is the materials? And which one is the steps? And then if the packaging is in Bahasa, you can translate it into English first. You can use Google Translate. It's okay. You have the Bahasa one? Yeah. It's okay. You can use Google Translate. How to make it. Okay, I will give you 3 minutes.
10.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so are you guys finished? Yes. Okay. Now I will keep it first. We will discuss this later, okay?
Okay.
So now it's time to do the quiz. Yay. You can enter kahoot.id. Start it.
Itu wifi-nya. Please use the noun. You can not,
Where?
not.
It's okay.
Siap-siap.
Maybe you can come forward.
Oh ya. Gak apa-apa bismillah aja.
Harus bilang aja saya nonton film. Oh, itu.
Tetap kelihatan.
Oh, itu maksudnya. Oh.
Pencet mata deh.
Mata deh.
Itu cek mata. Penasaran?
Thank you, Rizky.
Oke.
Oke.
Okay. So there are 10 questions that will related to the procedure text that I have explained before, okay? You can enter the game pin. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One more. Risky and Miss. Who's chicken? I know it's you, Pina. Asia.
Who's from there?
Okay.
Oke.
Udah semua ya?
Ini siapa ini? Ini siapa?
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start. 3, 2, 1. What is the purpose of a procedure text? Do you guys still remember? Who's answer to entertain the reader?
I don't know.
Okay, next. Yoksi. Our Catholic master. What does the material section of a procedure text include? In the materials part. Yeah. Next. Who's spinning? Okay. Which of these verbs is commonly used in procedure texts? Think, remember, run, mix.
Run.
Gak kelihatan itu gara-gara garisnya.
Next. What is the main ingredient in omelet? Wrinkle. Ice. Okay. What do you use to fry in the recipe of French fries? To fry. Water, oil, soy sauce. Okay. First place. Oh, you guys are really competitive. Based on the picture, what should you do? Peel the apple, eat the apple, throw the apple away, boil the apple. Next. Oh my god, you guys are very being competitive. A boiling pot of water. What What might you add next? Ice cubes? Astaga! Flour? Sugar? Pasta? Too fast. Ooh. Next. What is this stuff called? Wait. Grate cheese. Grate the cheese. Grate the cheese. Am I too fast? Sorry. The picture is complete, me. Why tadi nggak ada picture-nya di situ? Plate. Sorry. I didn't know. Which ingredients are not included of making fruit salad? It's only 5 seconds. Yeah. 5 seconds. I said okay, 5 seconds. This is
Is it last?
easy. This is easy. Yeah. This is the last question. Shouldn't have said that. What is the correct genetic structure? Okay. Moment of truth. What's the third place? And then who's the winner? Whoa! Come forward to take your reward. Okay, come forward, please. Okay. This is for the first winner. This is for the second. Fourth. Yay! Let's take a picture first. Okay, thank you. Congratulations. And also, I want to give you this because you gave the example of imperative sentence before. Why? Okay, so we're at the end of our lesson today. But before we end it, I want you guys to conclude our lesson today. So, what we have learned today? Procedure? Yes. Do you guys still remember the social function of procedure text? It is to explain
How to do something.
how to do something. That's correct. And then, do you guys still remember the gender structure? Yes. And then the last is language features. Can anyone mention the language features?
Simple present.
Simple present. And then action verbs. What else? Conjunction. Okay, that's correct. So is there any question? No. Okay, so before we end the class, let's say hamdalah together. Okay, and for the next week, you have to find the product package like this before. You can bring it to the class, or maybe you can find the recipe in the internet or menu, and you can print it. Okay?
Okay.